March is National Kidney Donation Month, a time for health experts to raise awareness and encourage others to become organ donors.
Well, tonight, an Iowa woman is sharing her transplant story as she celebrates a big milestone this month, more than 4 decades since receiving a kidney from her sister. Our Sarah Gannon spoke with the sisters last week while they were in town to celebrate and joins us with this great story. Sarah?
Well, Tom and Caitlin, on March 5th, 1980, Mary Rattler of Alma, Iowa, received a kidney transplant here in Rochester at the Mayo Clinic when she was just 15 years old. This year marks the 42nd anniversary since that transplant. Mary Rattler and her family have a big reason to celebrate this month. It's been 42 years since Mary received a kidney from her older sister Ruth.
That's what they tell me. Every year they say your one kidney is functioning as well as 2.
Mary was born with both kidneys fused together, a condition commonly referred to as horseshoe kidney.
Before the transplant, I was sick, I was thin, no energy, and then afterwards you couldn't slow me down.
Yeah.
I felt great. It was just like giving a new life.
I think we should have some green beer even though. I remember when the doctors came in and they said it's working. And she's looking so much better, everything's working. So that was great.
Yeah, they were really happy because the urine started flowing right away.
When Mary was told she would need a transplant, her search started within the family. As it turned out, her sister Ruth was a perfect match.
Probably the best chance we have is with siblings because siblings have a 1 in 4 chance of matching each other really, really well and being the so-called perfect match from the tissue type standpoint. And those are the ones, the transplants that tend to be most successful.
Ruth says she did the right thing and doesn't regret her decision of becoming a living donor.
It's just something that you do if you can, medically, you know, if you're healthy and you feel good enough to do it for someone, you do it.
In the country, the average living donor kidney will last about 14 years. And that number for a deceased donor, what we used to call cadaver kidneys, is around 9.5 years.
So in a case like Mary's, 42 years post-transplant is actually uncommon.
Wow.
If she's not the longest kidney recipient survivor at Mayo, she's certainly one of the top 3.
Dean says donation is an amazing gift and one of the best things a person can do. There are currently 90,000 people registered on the UNOS kidney transplant waiting list. Dean says in some parts of the country, a person can be on the waiting list for 10 to 12 years. In our area, the average wait time for a deceased donor kidney is 4 to 6 years. Tom, back to you.
What a remarkable story. Thank you, Sarah. Well, some people